Hello, I'm Bruce Zimmerman, and this is the Open Line Garden Show podcast for this week. The cut-leaf Japanese maples, these are the ones that look like a haystack, or they trail and can actually be quite effective over walls. Now, there are a number of them, and they all have their pros and cons. So we're going to run through a few of them and let you decide which is best to go and actually serve your purposes. Now, the first one I want to do is the one I want to warn you about, is Inabe Shidare. Inabe Shidare is more of an upright with weeping branches. It's deeply cut. It's burgundy foliage, but come summer, it's more green than red or burgundy. So the spring and fall color are nice, but again, summertime when you're out there is going to look pale or greenish or greeny red, and it grows quickly. So the ones you're going to see in the garden center are Inabe Shidare. Avoid them, okay? I keep looking at them going, why do people buy this? Anyways, Hardy to Zone 5B, and plan on them being 250 centimeters by 200 centimeters, not small. Red Dragon. This one is a vigorous mounting cut-leaf Japanese maple. It has the deep red color throughout the summer. This is actually one of the red ones that I do recommend. So you want to go and look for Red Dragon. So this is the Japanese maple. It's going to give you that sort of mounded look. And it's going to be hardy to 5B. And it's 125 centimeters by 125 centimeters. So it's as aggressive and vigorous as it is, it's still smaller than Inabe Shidare. Now, the Virtus Cutleaf. Now, this is a green, dome-shaped, deeply cut green foliage, and I do mean deeply cut. And if you want a contrast in your garden for texture, color, or use the green as a transition between conflicting colors, this is an excellent one to use. Because it cascades, you may be able to use this one more on a slope or over a wall. Hardy to Zone 5, 175 centimeters by 125 centimeters. Then there's Waterfall. Now, Waterfall is a deeply cut green foliage. The fall colors are yellow and scarlet, and it forms a large mounded mass. Hardy to Zone 6, and we see this quite often in the Niagara area. This is probably one of the popular green cutleafs. 150 centimeters by 200 centimeters. So excellent variety. This one you'll see a lot of. The red cutleaf Japanese maple that I highly recommend, I grow, I like, I've always wanted this one. Crimson Queen. This is a finely cut, bright crimson red foliage right through the whole season. It gets nice fall color, and it forms a nice, consistent mound. It's hardy to Zone 6, and it's 250 centimeters by 250 centimeters. Not small, but it is one of the best. This and Red Dragon are the best red cutleaf Japanese maples. Green Cascade is one of the unusual ones. It has a strong structure that sends off trailers as long as 24 inches. It loves to be trimmed and shaped and can be staked to purpose your taste. Okay? So that means you're going to do things with this one. And it is a different one. Because it's a cascade, you'll find you may be able to do and use this one effectively in a rock garden. Okay? On a bank. Excellent. It is hardy to zone 5. It's 175 centimeters by 150 centimeters. And for a green one, this one is one you may use and use well if you use some forethought on its location. The last one is Orangeola. Orangeola is a lace leaf. It's quite a unique orange color, and that's why they call it Orangeola. It is known for its orange color. It has bright spring foliage and its delicate cascading branches. So it's not one of those ones that gives you a lot of summer color, but spring and fall is excellent. Zone 5, 250 centimeters by 200 centimeters. Definitely not a small one. So those are the lace leaf varieties. You can see which ones you're going to pick and choose and use for your location. Remember this: water, dew on leaves at sunrise on cutleaf Japanese maples and many Japanese maples burns like little magnifying glasses. So when you get that type of conditions and you know you're going to have a hot sunny day coming, you may want to very gently make sure that the droplets are removed very, very early in the morning. It'll cut down on the burning on the leaves. Also, adequate moisture and mulching is important because it'll keep them more consistently moist. The roots are cooler and more moisture will get up to those cut leaves. They're very fine and therefore more susceptible. So those are the things you should know. Also, like all Japanese maples, no soil disturbance underneath the root zone. The root zone extends beyond the edge of the branches. Remember that. Therefore, when you go and you plant this and you locate it, make sure that the plants that are going to be underneath there can be shaded out and just left to die out, or they're placed and planted far enough out that they never have to be moved or dug or etc., because you will damage the root system of all Japanese maples. This will cause dead branches, setbacks, and trust me, you don't want that on a Japanese maple. Remember, if you've got dead in a Japanese maple, cap full of liquid bleach in water, dip your pruners in the bleach between each cut and cut off the dead. Go from jar, because it'll have to be a jar because bleach is caustic. Make sure you don't get the bleach on your hands or your clothes. It's only a capful, okay? And what you're doing is you're sterilizing the wounds so that the brown rot does not run through the branches of your Japanese maple. Doesn't matter whether it's a cut leaf or just the palmates or the variegated or the dwarfs. Doesn't matter. They require that extra step when pruning. I'm Bruce Zimmerman. This is the Open Line Garden Show podcast for this week.